Well, we try it again then. Hello and welcome to PSGL FP Round 2 Bahrain. I'm Sondre Sorhaug, aka C3. One part of the Wong brand, the other part racing in the Toro Rosso today, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he makes it out on track. For myself, I'm gonna be here alone today, so it's probably gonna be a little more tired than usual after comms then, but I am up for it, and we'll go a little through who's racing where. We can see that in the Mercedes we have Callum Anderson and JP Greenwood. In the Ferrari we have Pawnage Town and Sunny DCFC, so I'm gonna say look out for Pawnage today. In the Red Bull we have Buma and Dino. In the Renault we have AMS and Trebe. AMS, I believe, lost just barely out on the title last season. Then Flying Froome and GRT Bliss in the Haas. In the McLaren we have Lordy MK and Viking Steven. In the Racing Point we have Jamie, who's apparently Spanish now. I'll keep that in mind. Together with Warren Haig. Then on to Alfa Romeo with Greeny LFC 123 and Tom AJ 91. And I believe, if I can remember correctly, that Tom AJ is the defending champion right now. So, but nonetheless, then over to Toro Rosso, where we have LR Praga and Pierre Gasly. So you know he's gonna struggle with his teammate today. Well, Gasly won't be driving, fortunately, but still missing his teammate then. And in the Williams, the notorious Williams, nobody wants it, somebody have to use it, and it's gonna be Ash Best and Bugatti today. Oh, I feel bad for the both of them. I tried at Williams, and on E-Cool cars it's a great car. On realistic cars, on the other hand, it's a horrible one. So they're gonna try to do their best, I guess. And I'm not completely sure what we're doing right now. I'm just gonna assume that we're waiting for Toro Rosso driver, it seems like, yeah. And I can see that some people is already in the stream chat, so hello to all of you. Well, Vomme, I can't really answer you on that one. I'm not completely sure what Jackie's up to tonight. I just know that he wasn't available today, and and I had to step in. Well, I didn't have to, but I said I could do it, so here we are. Abiudin, is he the Toro Rosso driver we're missing? Ah, he is, and there he is, so I guess we're pretty much ready to start then, and thank you, Marshall. I'll take it. I don't know, it's a little weird to be alone, but I'm gonna start off this by saying that I was gonna do top 3 prediction in quali right now, but I am really unsure who is actually gonna be at the tops at the front row, but I'm gonna go with Pawnage Town in pole. Second, we are gonna say It's a hard one. I would. Nah, the Williams is gonna be too bad. I'm gonna say. Oh yeah. Well, I'm definitely gonna say that I'm gonna say, but ah, let's go with Trey Bay in second, AMS in third. So that is my quality prediction. Then it's gonna be in pole position. Ponage Town in second, Dre Bay, and third, AMS. So guess people who's watched me do predictions before knows that I'm usually not getting them completely right, or at all for that matter. But nonetheless, though, about strategy, we can already see that some people are out on different strategies there. I'm gonna say that it's really just one strategy to do here. There, it is mediums to hards, or the other way around, hards to mediums, but. I thought Callum was the first out, but he wasn't. We are gonna follow Pawnage on his first lap as he's on the hard tires. And he's also my pole prediction. So, I don't know, anybody else have any prediction for today's quali? Oh, good point there, really cool. And it might look like we're having a restart as it's not official timing, and to be fair, I wouldn't mind that. I'd much rather it be night race than day race if that's what we're looking at right now, but until I get an invite, I'm just gonna follow Ponage for a little as he isn't looking like he's realized that it's a restart yet. Daytime! Jamie! You got mad after you became Spanish, haven't you? As we can see that Ponage still out on his lap here. There's probably been set up a new lobby already, but there's obviously still drivers in this one, so I'm gonna stay wait a little more as we see Ponage right into the wall. And God, I hope we don't see that in the race, by anyone for that matter. Looks cleaner, oh my God. Bahrain is a race to be done at night, Jamie. Let's see, there's still drivers left in this session. Looks like Viking Steven hasn't realized yet either. He's done a lap so far. Not a competitive lap, but still a lap. Jamie. Racing point, Jamie. Oh, as we go into the wall. And I am still missing an invite. Jamie, if you're still there and is in a new lobby, could you send me an invite? Oh, and now you get the privilege to see how far I am in career. Exactly that far that I haven't started. Warren, hey, you too. What is it with people and day races in Bahrain? I think you believe. I think you mean 9. Abiyudin. Either that or you're trying to impress me with Norwegian skills. And it looks like the lobby is already full, so I'm not Dutch, I am Norwegian. So, not even close to Dutch thinking about it, but I did have German in school though, but that's too long ago. So anybody else has any favorites for the days for today's race? What about old man Frome in the Haas? JP maybe in the Mercedes? What exactly are we waiting on now? Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful assists. ABS Merchant. Not afraid to admit that. As we are about to start again. And we're going in again. Once again, then I'm gonna just ask anybody have any favorites about who they think is gonna win today? Who's gonna get pole? Maybe some favorites to crash out. Oh, I see some potential of crashing out there. Indeed I am, Jamie, and you're Spanish, apparently. And look at that, beautiful. The sky is dark and the lights are on. Oh well, I'm trusting you to crash out, Callum. You're gonna be my next prediction. Just trying to figure out which lap. enough, Jamie, fair enough. No, I think, well, you might be the first one to crash out today, Callum. Of course, that's kind of hard to say, as we have Ash first out on track in his Williams on soft tires, so he might be looking at a two-stop unless he goes over to mediums later on. Hello to you, Alamonda. What about you, Alamonda? What about you, Alamonda? You usually have something to say about predictions. Top 3 in quali. My guess was Pawnage in first, then Trey in second and AMS in third. Nobody else has dared to guess yet. El Truco, good day. We can see Ash best. And hello to you too, Sven. Wait. Oh no, Sven is not racing. That's Ash best. Probably one of the 2 or 3 quickest guys in this field. Obviously, he's limited though with a badly formed Williams car, but nonetheless, he's about to start his lap as he's going into turn 1, where it is crucial to the apex to get a good exit. Then you can see him short shifting off the 4th there. Down to turn 4 we go. The easy corner to lose the back end, especially in that horrible Williams. As you can see that it steps out a little through this kind of S combination, taking a lot of curb in my opinion. Small little lock up there, but it looks nice so far. Then into the notorious double left-hander. I gotta say, not too bad by Ash there. I know that he's using ABS off, as we could see in the corner before. I've used ABS a little off, so I know that it's horrible in that corner, but he got through well. Then you go through this swooping left and right-hander. Then through the second to last corner before he has a small straight before the start finish straight. And what is his lap gonna be? Last corner. And into the pit, so thank you for that, Ash. And we are gonna jump over to... We are gonna jump over to Jamie, or well, he doesn't look like he's on the lap. Pawnage just went third. Let's have a look at JP going over the line to go fourth. What about Tom? Tom is not on the lap. Lordy should be on the lap heading into the last corner right now. In his McLaren today, and right into the pit he goes. What about Gotti? Gotti gonna trick us the same way as Ash, or is he actually gonna complete his lap? I have no idea for that matter, but we are gonna follow him. You can see this Williams also out on the soft tires. See that there is a Mercedes in his way ahead, but that Mercedes just goes straight on here before we get Bugatti through this fast left right-hander into the second to last corner, and we are going to follow him. You can see that there is a Mercedes in his way ahead, but that Mercedes just goes straight on here before we get Bugatti through this fast left right-hander into the second to last corner. And... what about Tom? Tom is not on the lap. if I'm not wrong, I think you can track extend quite a lot out of that second to last corner without actually getting invalidated. So I don't know if the stewards are gonna look at something like that, but nonetheless, and you can see him braking before the line. So I guess we'll jump over to Greeny. He's gonna start a lap, I believe. So we'll keep our eyes on him for the moment. Oh, you nearly buckled. Well, Greeny nonetheless, starting on the lap, going into the first corner in his Alfa Romeo. You can see that he takes a slightly different approach than Ash Best did. Not a bad corner nonetheless, but into his turn 4 as he loses the back end and is into the wall. And he loses a little of his wing, but fortunately for himself, he's not out of it yet. And what about From? From looks like he's on a lap going up to the line as he goes 10th, or is he starting a lap? And who is that Ferrari? No, that's not, he's not on a lap anyway. Froome, however, is... He might be going on a lap. He might actually be on a lap. You can see that JP Greenwood has joined back. Well. Steady DCFC, he's definitely on a lap on the hard tires in his Ferrari, so let's see what he can do as he's in the kinda S combination here. Good evening, Spanak. Into the double left-hander. Yes, oh, and there's a back end loss out of it. Should have lost a little time there. We can see that Warren Haig is in pole position at the moment on soft tires though. Seti is coming up to the second to last corner here. Going out of it, going very wide, and as I said earlier, you can track extend there, so I'm not sure if that is gonna be valid or invalid, but I guess we'll see in a moment as he comes up to the line right about now, and it is a 30.5 and it is valid, according to the game at least. What about Callum Bottleskin? Oh, my bad. Callum Anderson, I mean. As he goes through turn 4 in the Mercedes today, so he should have a good shot at a good position, at a good finish today. Obviously rocking the number 69 as 90% of the league racers do nowadays. Cannot say I... Count coming into this fast left-right here. Into the second to last corner. Uses a lot of the inside and outside curb. But he's still pushing, so I don't think it's been invalidated. Then through the last corner, what is it gonna be? And into the pit it is. So I'm gonna say that was a bottle then. Jamie 29.05 out on the lap then. The soft tires, and well, I gotta be honest with Duarte Mechas. Not completely sure how he pronounces that, but yeah, the guys on the soft tires, they're gonna be interesting to watch. That's to say the least. Jamie then coming through the final corner, just opening the DRS there and goes second with a 28.7. Well, correction, third on mediums, Bliss. You were second just a few moments ago. Let's see about Dino then. One of 4 drivers not to set a lap time yet. Coming into turn 4. Hard tires, and I gotta say it really looks like that Red Bull is sticking well to the ground. Let's see, into the double left-hander we go. Just a tad bit unsteady on the exit there, but nothing major. Then into this swooping left-right before the second to last corner. And it looks like he isn't pushing too... Kinda looks like he's not pushing enough, to be honest. Nonetheless though, coming into the last corner, he has more than enough DRS to make it to the line. Through the last corner, DRS open, and it's gonna be a 29.9, which puts him 6th on the hard tire, so not a bad lap right behind Tom AJ. Oh, and Pawnage Town already out on the mediums then. Oh, as Jamie says, Bliss for pole. Well, I mean, Jamie, you're still there, aren't you gonna get pole? Nonetheless, we can see Pawnage head through the S combination. Then this kind of tricky right-hander, I would say. It's quite easy to lose the back end on the exit. A double left-hander. I'm sorry, Callum, you won't get pole. You're gonna bottle it somehow. Dan Pawnage through the left, right. Then into the second to last corner. I could have maybe taken a little more curve there, but nonetheless. Into the last corner. Oh, this is a traction user. And over the line, it's second with a 28.6 on the mediums. So not a bad lap by him. I believe Lordy should be one of the next people to finish up his lap. Oh, you are so right, Alamonda. But some people try it still. Nonetheless, Lordy then into the second to last corner, and he is not pushing at all, I just realized. What about Trey? Trey is pushing onto the back straight. and into this fast left right-hander. Then around the second last corner. One more corner for Dre before his quali is probably over, unless he goes for another lap on these tires, which he might, probably could. Nonetheless, through the final corner and over the line, and it's going to be fifth with a 29.6 as Bliss is out of quali. What about LR Praga? He's out on the mediums, and I believe he's heading into the last corner right now. And what will it be over the line? It's gonna be a 29.3 and fourth at the moment. We're gonna jump right over to his teammate Abiudin, also on the medium tires. As he's through the second to last corner, what can he do? Ponage has retired, so he's done with quali, sitting in second at the moment. Nonetheless, Abiudin through the last corner and over the line. We will get him. What will it be? A 29.4, and it's just the 10th of his teammate, but he's in 8th right now. Tom AJ also on the lap on medium tires. You can see that Warren Haig is out on the lap now on soft tires, so he's going to secure that pole position unless Jamie can stop him. But right now we are watching AMS, as we can see that Lordy has retired, so he's finished with quali. Tom AJ through the second to last corner, looks decent. Then one more corner for the title defender. By the way, if anyone is sure, can you let me know in the live stream chatter if he's the title defender or not, as he goes 7th. And we are gonna jump right over to Ash Best as he's out on the medium tires in his Williams. Poor man. Heading down the back straight. Are you driving by yourself, Callum? Just wondering. And Ash Best is gonna head into the last corner right now. You sure it's not Aaron, Callum? And he's over the line, but only in 11th. Let's see. Is there? Well, no, there is no more drivers on laps then. Ah, AMS. It's not Louis, it's Aaron. And we have Callum Anderson / Aaron Collingwood, JK, in pole on medium tires, then right ahead of Warren Haig in second. We have on soft tires, that is though. Ponnerstown in third on mediums, then we have Jamie 2905 on softs in fourth. Greeny LFC in fifth on mediums. Surrey DCFC on softs in sixth. Dino in seventh on mediums. Praga in 8th, Lordy MK in 9th, and Tom AJ in 10th. from 7th to 10th on medium tires, and of course everybody outside of the top 10 are gonna freely choose what tire to start on, and I think we're gonna see a lot of them on hard tires. I can briefly remember some of the guys outside of the top 10. I believe it was AMS in 11th, Ash Best in 12th, Bliss in 13th, Abiuden in 14th, and then we are gonna see the last few guys when the grid is up. You might have a point there, Jamie, but and shall we see then? After Abiuden in 14th, we have Trebe. 16th, we have Flying Froome, Buma in 17th, Viking Steven in 18th, JP Greenwood, and then Bugatti. And when we look at the outside of top 10, we can see that AMS, Ashbest, and Bliss are starting in hard tires. Then Abiuden and Dre starting on medium tires. Froome, Buma, and Viking Steven on hard tires. Greenwood on medium tires, and Bugatti on hard tires. So we see some split decisions about what to start on. I would have to say that in my opinion I would have started on hards, but of course starting on the hards you kind of need to keep that nose clean. You need to not get any wing damage, and that is not always that easy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead with my podium prediction then, and Callum might have had a good quali, but he's a bottle job. He's kind of have to be. He's learned from me on that part, so he's not going to be on the podium today. I'm sorry, Callum. On the other hand, Pawnage. Let me look here. Yeah, I'm going to say Pawnage for the win. I do realize I said him for pole too, but now it's different. Now it's the race, and he's on a good strategy. I'm going to say Pawnage. Then LR. Yeah, LR Praga in second, and Tom AJ in. I'm gonna say Amos in third. So that is my podium prediction. Anybody else have any? And I am also gonna predict the turn one carnage. It's just bound to happen. You can see the drivers lining up on the grid now. Waiting on the lights. And there we go, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go, and it looks like a decent start from most people up front. I can however see that Surrey DCFC has passed. Oh, and there is Carnage. There is Carnage, and who are gonna get out of this? Look behind there, the 3 wide hair. That would be Greeny, Lordy, and I am a little confused about who. And Warren Haig has also passed Callum Anderson. LR Praga currently with a train behind him. As you can see that Jamie is trying to stick it around the outside, but now he's under pressure from Tom AJ. Praga has a slight lock up into the double left-hander. We can see that Callum is still close to Warren Haig. We can see that behind Praga there is a massive train going all the way down to, well, pretty much last actually. What about Callum? Coming out of the second to last corner, it looks like the soft tire still has a little more punch to them than the mediums. On the other hand, look at Jamie on his off as he touches Praga and ruins his own race, getting wing damage, and apparently Callum has damage too. And who are gonna go for move into turn one? Suddy DCFC on his teammate maybe. Bjorn on the back of Ash Best might be looking for a move soon. And everyone is close, but nobody is that close that they're doing a move right now. However, Ron Haig seems to have managed to sneak away from Callum. In the meantime, we can see that Ashbest is under a lot of pressure from the Toros of Abiodun. As they're heading into this swooping left-right-handers now. Tom AJ, look at Tom AJ, he's putting Praga under pressure. Just 3/10 separating the two of them right now as they're heading for the long straight. Tom AJ aiming for a good exit to get a possibility of overtaking Praga. He's 4/10 behind. He's also going to be under pressure from the Ferrari of Pawnage Town. Heading into turn one, look at this, he's gonna have to defend from Pawnage Town on the outside. They're on the same tire, and it looks like Tom AJ has been able to keep it so far, but Pawnage Town might be coming back at him into turn 4, and look at the other Ferrari too. As Pawnage moves into the way of his teammate, not his actual teammate, I know the teams is a little different here in FP, but his teammate for the day, you can say. And you can see that Suddy has lost his wing, at least some of it, but he performs a good switchback move on Lordy, going a bit deep there. Of course, with that damaged front wing, he should struggle, and we should see him going into the pit on this lap, I believe. Maybe. I mean, it's still a long way to go, but those tires are gonna be completely dead soon. Ah, well, you're right there. I'll give you that, but even without defending, those soft tires are going up quickly. And now, Tom AJ with DRS. Is he finally gonna get past Praga? We see them heading into turn one. Tom AJ goes for the inside line. What does Praga do? He's just gonna stick in behind Tom AJ, but now he's gonna be under pressure from Pawnage Town. Pawnage with that Ferrari engine. There's gonna be no, and look at that, Pawnage on the inside of Praga. Oh, and there is like getting excited for apparently nothing. And look at this, Abiodun is up to 8th now, Ash is up to 9th. As Praga has lagged out, so Pawnage is gonna get that 4th pretty easy then. Unless Abiodun and Ash Best has gotten past Lordy, I think, so Lordy's got to have lost the rear then. Oh, and look at this, Dino down the inside on Pawnage. Heading into the second to last corner, he was trying to move there, but it's a difficult move to pull off there. However, he's got to try something. That Honda power engine is gonna struggle a little against the Ferrari power on the straight, but nonetheless, he will have DRS. Ponage does not. As he's closing that gap, going into turn one. Are we gonna see a late dive from Dino as he goes down the inside? But look at that textbook switchback by Ponage as they go side by side, and AMS is out. And we're gonna keep following this, and it's a virtual, so let's see. Oh, Ash best against Lordy on this virtual safety car restart. I gotta say, this virtual lasted quite long actually. Still waiting for it to come back to normal, as it does, and Ash Best right behind Lordy launches an attack around the outside after the back straight DRS as he tries to keep up with Lordy through these fast corners here, and we can see that Dre has passed Praga, but Praga isn't here of course, so look at that, Dre's getting close to the back of Froome for the moment, but there is also Bliss there. But nonetheless though, Ash Best with his Mercedes power down the long start-finish straight on Lordy MK. He dives for the inside, Lordy goes back to the outside. He's gonna try to hold it around. They're still side by side as Lordy kind of pushes him off track there, and he's pushed Ash completely off into a spin. And the shame there, Ash, who wasn't doing too bad in the Williams to be fair, but now he has a lot of lost ground to catch up to, but we'll see. Still a lot, still over 23 laps left. As we get some nice. Ooh, and we can see that Dre's getting a small lock up in the double left-hander there. That's putting him under pressure from Froome. You can see that Dre right on the back of Lordy MK now too. And Dre through the second to last corner, getting very close to Lordy. Through the last corner now. As we're just gonna check if Abiudin is gonna launch an attack on Ponage first. And I believe Lordy is pitted, so. Oh, and look at that. Dino is running in on the fender too. What about Dre and Froome? There's gonna be no move made there. And anybody else close together? Viking Steven maybe. He's a little too far behind. We're gonna move back to the battle between Froome and Dre. Alright, Warren is losing time, but he's still in front though on those soft tires, so you never know, he might be able to do this. I don't think he will, but we're gonna have to wait and see. In the meantime, Froome still just following Dre around this track, trying to figure out where to do it. It got to be the long start finish straight if you want to get past someone here. That is the easiest possibility of them all. But from here, it doesn't seem like he's able to stay close enough to Dre to be able to get in a overtake position. And we can see that Warren Hage is in the pit now. What about Ash Best? And look at this, Ash Best on Bliss. The gap is not big. He's gonna go for a move into turn one. And it's a simple move in the end. Oh, and look at this. Surrey DCFC against Jamie. They're both right behind Bugatti too. And look at this. Bugatti on the inside, Jamie on the outside. And it looks like Bugatti has the position for now, but we're gonna go up to turn 4 and you can see that Bugatti goes defensive straight away. Jamie is gonna go around the outside of Bugatti, but can he keep it there though? And Bugatti keeps his position for now. Good defending from Bugatti there, especially considering that Williams. And look at that! Surrey DCFC trying and oh, and Bliss is out. And I am not exactly sure where that was, but oh, and look at that, Surrey DCFC with a big dive in the double left-hander on Jamie. Is the Ferrari driver getting a little impatient there? Oh, it's a... Oh, and I did not notice that, but thank you, Elimonda. But we can see that Hague is on the medium tire, so he's on a two-stop strategy. And it doesn't look like any more movement between Trey and Froome. However, she's gonna make an overtake on Buma into turn 4. They go side by side into this S section. Buma is still there. They're still going side by side, and Buma defends his position and stays ahead of Ash. And Ash is gonna keep trying to hunt Buma around here then. You can see that they're on the back straight here. Ash is gonna go for the move into this fast left-hander. It looks like he's gotten the move done, but Buma is fighting back. Ooh, Ash is in front of Buma, but can he keep it in front? Oh, and Viking Steven is out. And they're just falling like flies right now. Oh, and look at Buma, he's gonna dive it into the last corner, and that's an interesting move considering you have the DRS straight now. And look at this, Warren Hay gets involved too on his fresh medium tires. He needs to make a pass on these drivers right now if he wants to make this two-stop work. As he goes down the inside of Buma into turn 1, and it looks like he's already gotten the move done. And look at this now, Buma is right alongside Ash Best again, and this time I think Ash might get the position from Buma, although Buma is gonna try a switch back, but he can't get it to work, and we see that Ash has finally made that move done. Look at this, Warren Hage is pulling away from these two straight away. Oh, as there has definitely been a collision. Unfortunately, I did not get to see that as we were watching this battle, and you can see that Froome is right on the back of Dre now. But nonetheless, though, the collision would have been between Jamie and Surrey DCFC. I saw that they were close, and I was gonna jump over to it, and then they said DNF for the both of them. That's unfortunately, but it happens, and look at this. The old man himself, lining himself up for a move on Dre here. And he's within 410, so he might be close enough to get this working now. He's on the hard, Strays on the mediums. Froome is ahead, but is he gonna be able to keep it ahead? Trey is still there, and he's gonna try to fight back for that position into turn 4. As Froome makes his defensive maneuver into turn 4, and he gets the position. And will we see Trey come back at him? Right now, this is the battle to watch, so we're gonna keep the camera on them. Well, to answer you, Sven, two-stop, I would say it's very unlikely that he can win, but you never know. We can see that Trey is falling off Frumer. And well, being on lap 11, we should see the hard tires being better than the mediums now. Where will the next battle be? Tom AJ against Buma. We can see Tom AJ getting close to the rear of Buma now. Closer, at least. And we see that Ponage is pitting. Where is he gonna come out? He's on his way out, but he's gonna be behind Tom AJ. He should be well ahead of Greeny though. Oh, but it's actually gonna be quite close with Greeny here. Nonetheless, we have Tom AJ on the inside of Buma into turn 4. It's gonna be hard for Buma to fight back on those old tires now, and it looks like Tom AJ is gonna get that position quite easy in the end. Oh, and it looks like Greeny managed to get Ponage on cold tires. I can't imagine Ponage staying behind Greeny for long though on his fresh hard tire while Greeny is on his old medium tires, but it's gonna be interesting to see. Okay, we can already see that Buma isn't able to keep up with Tom AJ. What about Ponage on Greeny? See here then. Ponage is 6 tenths behind Greeny right now, and we can see that Abiodun, Dino and Dre are all in the pit right now. And Greeny goes into the pit, so Ponage has clean air. Dre is not out of the pit yet. Neither is Abiodun. And where is it happening right now? Tom AJ on Ash Best possibly. Tom AJ looking very good for the win today right now. Obviously Warren Haig is still up front there with his two-stroke strategy, but he isn't far enough ahead of Tom AJ to get that to work, I think. We see Tom AJ still getting closer to the rear of Ash Best, heading into the second to last corner in just a small moment there. Be careful, Tom. Ash is in a car with pretty much no downforce, so gotta make sure to not hit the rear of Ash as it doesn't. And out on the start-finish straight, is he going to be close enough to make a move on Ash Best there? And he isn't. What about Callum on Abiodun? He's gonna have to stay behind for now too. Ooh, and Pornage on Boomer. Boomer on the outside, Pornage on the inside. Pornage on the fresher tire. Looks like he's gotten the position. Oh, but Boomer might come back though. Not this time, not this time. What about Tom AJ against Ash? Are we gonna see Tom finally getting past there? He's not close enough. What about Boomer? Boomer is not gonna be able to get past Ponage either. And look at this, Tom AJ. Has Ash made a mistake going into that corner? Ooh, and Ash locks up big time, and Tom AJ right around the outside in the second to last corner. What a brilliant move by Tom. Then Tom goes defensive into the last corner. Is he gonna be, be able to keep this position from Ash Best? As they go down to turn one, Ash Best with DRS open. Tom AJ trying to cover to cover that inside line. Ash Best around the outside. They're still side by side heading into turn 2 and turn 3, and there's a tap. And thank God we did not get a spin from any of these two drivers there, but they're still side by side though. And it looks like Tom AJ has gotten the move done. What about Abiodun and Callum Anderson? Ash is trying to fight with everything he's got right now. And we have yellow flags. I'm not exactly sure for what. Look at this though, Callum Anderson. He's really hunting the rear of Abiodun right now. And you can see Abiodun trying to break slipstream before the last corner. Then on to the start finish straight. I don't know, I don't think Abiodun has DRS. He doesn't, but Callum Anderson does. Callum will close in towards the braking zone. Abiodun going defensive. Callum is not quite close enough to make the move. But look at this though. Callum is setting himself up for a move into turn 4. And we see no defensive maneuver from Abiodun, and with the RS he's going to be able to hang on to this position for now. But look at this though, now we have Abiodun pressuring the Red Bull of Boomer too. Yeah, you say it, Amos. And look at this, Abiodun on the inside of Boomer heading into the fast left-hander, and he gets the position, and this could make him able to get a bigger gap between himself and Callum. Oh, and look at this, Callum already right on the back of Boomer. He's gonna go for the move into the last corner, or he's gonna stay behind for now. He's gonna go for the easy overtake on the straight, as he goes very wide there. Then DRS open. He's gonna go for the inside line into turn 1 against Boomer. And it should be a fairly simple move against Boomer on his old tires, but Boomer fights back, and he fights back well. But right now Callum should be able to take the position into turn 4, or with the outside line. He's gonna have to hang it around. Oh, and well, that is not a track, but he's been able to take the position from Buma there. But he's lost a lot of time to Abiudin and is out of DRS range. Oh, and look at this. Buma is still able to stay quite close to Callum. Well, Dale, I'm not completely sure what any of the stewards would think about that move, but he definitely went off track to keep more momentum and speed through that corner, so maybe, but I don't know. I'm not a steward, so just the ordinary commentator. Well, maybe not ordinary. I am a big time monk, but still. You can see that Callum is well ahead of Boomer to retain his position into turn one here. Boomer though, he is on old tires, but he's able to make them still work pretty good for himself. And where is it happening right now? Boomer. Oh, look at Abiudin. He's getting closer to Carnage now. Silly actions. There's nobody within DRS range on each other right now, although I believe that Dino should, well, Buma, is he still gonna stay out? Oh, you are right, Lickle. JP in 10th at the moment. And still with some people ahead of him yet to pit, so... And look at Dino, he's getting closer to Buma. And who is... Oh, that is Marshall's ghosting car. Flying around the track. Maybe not flying, but... Look at this though, Dino on Buma. Question is though, is Buma gonna be pitting on this lap or is he gonna stay out even further? I mean, he's well within the pit window to go over to mediums, but is he gonna try to make it to the soft tires maybe? It's kinda looking like it. Nonetheless, out of the second to last corner, and Dino now right on the back of Buma. And he should be able to make a move unless Buma goes into the pit, obviously. And Buma goes into the pit, which means that Dino takes the 6th place position right now. Oh, and look at this. Pawnage is getting very close to Tom AJ now. Tom AJ in the net lead at the moment. This looks like the battle to watch, and we can see that Abiudin is getting closer to Pawnage too, so we might get A three-way battle for the net win at the moment. AMS, you can't jinx it. Look at this. Ponage is slowly clawing his way back up to Tom here. Ponage has DRS, but he's too far behind at the moment. He won't be able to make move into turn 1, but he could be able to get closer and possibly make a move into turn 4, as we can see that the gap is decreasing. Tom Howard still in front as Ponage goes a little deep, and that is going to compromise his opportunity into turn 4, as he's going to stay behind this lap too then. And Ash Best getting close to Lordy too. Are these two? They're heading up to turn 4 right now. I don't think we'll... She's a little too far behind. Well, that is quite far back then, Alimonda. I think this Ponage, is he gonna be able to get close enough to Tom this time? It looks like he's gonna be too far behind. And look at this. We might see Abiodun putting Ponage under some pressure too as they go into the last corner. The gap is gonna be too big again. As Warren A goes in to make his second pit stop, and he's gonna go over to soft tires, I will assume. As there is no move being made by Ponage, but he's getting close now. But look at Ash Pesto. Into turn 1 on the outside of Lordy MK. It's gonna be an easy move, isn't it? No, Lordy stays there. He's gonna fight back. Going into turn 2, they're side by side, and I believe this went badly earlier for Ash Best, but it doesn't this time. However, he's gonna have to stick it behind Lordy for another lap. This is the battle for the last point there too. But we might have an even closer battle up front actually. We can see that Ash is still getting close, but not close enough. And look at this. Oh, and look at Abiodun. He's looking feisty on Ponage here, and Ponage going wide out of the second to last corner. And that second to last corner has looked like a weakness for Ponage today. And then into the last corner is Abiodun going to be able to make a move on Ponage. They both have DRS, and the Ferrari power is strong, but we have Abiodun right behind Ponage. He's gonna dive it for the inside, or he's gonna stay behind for now. What about up into turn 4? Are we gonna see a move from Abiodun? He's thinking about it, but he's not doing anything this time. Oh, and look at this. We have Dre fighting with Warren Haig too, but Warren Haig on those fresh soft tires should be leaving Dre for in the dust right now. Oh, and look at this. We have Ash against Lordy too. Lordy tries to get back into turn 4 on Ash. Lordy on the outside, Ash on the inside. Oh, and there's a tap between the both of them. And I believe Ash has spun it. And what a horrendous way to finish it off. And we have a move from Abiudin on Pornage through the fast left right combination before the second to last corner. And look at this, now we're gonna get Callum Anderson involved in this battle for second, and this is very fortunate for Tom AJ, who's just pulling away from these guys now battling. Ooh, we gotta have to stay on this as we have Abiudin just 3/10 behind Pornage. Going into turn one, we can see Pornage going defensive. Abiudin on the outside, there is a tap, but Abiudin should have gotten the position now. Then up into turn four, can Abiudin stay ahead though? He goes defensive straight away. He makes sure to not leave any space on the inside. Pornage, however, he tries it around the outside. And the Ferrari is a good car, and it looks like he's actually made that position stick. And what a move by Pornage there. There has been a little wheel banging between these two, but they are creating great show for us spectators. And I can also see that we have a battle between Greeny and Lordy, but right now I got to say that this one looks like the most feisty one. It's also for second place, and look at this, Abiudin around the outside of Pornage in the swooping left-hander. He can't make that move this time. He's gonna stay behind for now, going into the second to last corner, and look at this, Callum Anderson almost getting a little too close to the rear of Abiudin. And it's one more corner and on to the DRS straight. Pornage is going to be vulnerable going down that straight. And out of the last corner, we can see that Abiudin is already on the bumper of Pornage. He's going to go for the inside line this time. I don't think Pornage is going to be able to fight this one off. And Abiudin gets the position into turn one, but is he going to be able to keep it into turn four though? We can see that he's going defensive straight away, and we can see both the Ferrari and Mercedes following into his slipstream. Callum Anderson goes for an audacious dive into turn four. He's spun it, and it's a bottle. I did say he was gonna bottle at some point, and it's happened. It looks like it's calmed down a little for the moment now. Of course, I'm sure we're gonna see, we're probably gonna get some steward inquiries about the move between Pornage and Calendar after the race, but from what it looked like Calum went a little audacious too late for that. But let's see who else. Oh, and look at Callum. He might have done that move, but it looks like he got away without any wing damage, so we can see that he is now on the back of Dino. And it looks like Abiudin has pulled away from Pornage too. However, Callum Anderson looking to take back at least the position from Dino here. Dino going defensive. Callum Anderson is going to try it around the outside. It's going to be a switchback. It is a switchback, and into turn two, another half-hearted attempt of a switchback, but he gets a good exit up into turn four. He's going to go for another move on the inside here. Dino leaves him space, but Callum can't get a good enough exit, and Dino keeps his position for now at least. Ooh, and that is not good. Look at this, Callum getting closer to Dino again, going into this fast left and right-hander. Obviously old hard tires for these two now, so the tires shouldn't be feel too great around these corners. Nonetheless, As we can see, Callum Anderson lining himself up for a move into turn 1 again. Ooh, as Callum takes a corner cut penalty out of the last corner, which ruins his exit, and we're not going to see a move into turn 1 by Callum then. Although we can see Dino going defensive quite early, Callum closing that gap, braking late, but he makes the corner. Up into turn 4 we go, but Callum should be a little too far behind for any move for right now. And with just 2 more laps to be done, we have Tom AJ still in the lead, but Abiodun has closed down the lead a little. Callum Anderson, however, he's trying to regain something, as he's not going to be able to finish on the podium today. He will at least try to get that 4th place. You can see Froome in the background there too, ready to bounce, ready to take advantage of any stupid mistakes by the 4th and 5th place Dino and Callum. And then we're heading into the second to last corner once again. Callum takes a quite narrow line, but it doesn't lose any time. Well, he doesn't lose much time to Dino at least. Then coming into the last corner, you need a good exit there, Callum. You can't cut that corner and lose all the momentum. And he is around 5 tenths behind Dino. Then DRS is open. You can see him closing that gap. Dino is going to go defensive. Callum is going to go around the outside. He's going to try it. He's going to try to switch back once again. And Dino breaks way too late, leaving Callum with the advantage. But then going up to turn 4, it is Callum with DRS. He's on the inside, and Dino is gonna try to hang it around. Oh, and it's a spin by Callum, and I believe it might have been contact between him and Dino leading to that spin. However, I'm not completely sure. And Callum's day just goes from bad to even worse. And look at this though. Dino now lost his position to flying Froome. And Froome, he's gonna try to keep that position. The old man fighting for 4th now. He's on old mediums. Dino is on old hard tires. They have Warren Haig not too far behind too on. Well, to be fair, those soft tires aren't gonna be fresh anymore. Look at this. They're on the final lap now. Dino on Froome into turn 1. Dino on the inside line. He has DRS. He's gonna break later than Froome. He's gonna take the position, but Froome is lining himself up for a move into turn 4. And look at this, into turn 4, we can see Dino on the inside, Froome on the outside. Froome with a switchback. Is he going to be able to get... Oh, and there's a tap between the two of them there. And it looks like Dino is able to keep that position for now, but he's going wide out of the S section, leaving Froome ahead of himself. Then into the double left-hander. We saw a small lock-up by a Froome, I think, there. And we can see that Tom AJ, he is still in the lead, but look at this though, Abiodun has closed the gap down to 1.5 seconds. However, they have only 1 corner left on the track. And we are going to stay on Tom AJ now as he comes around the last corner to finish off the race in... taking the win in Bahrain ahead of Abiodun. Then we're going to get Ponage Town in 3rd. And who is it going to be? Is it going to be Froome or is it going to be Dino coming over the line in fourth? Is Froome, Dino in fifth. Warren Hage is going to take sixth. Trey Bay is going to come in seventh. Then we have Callum Anderson dropping like a stone in the last few laps before he loses P8 to Greeny. Then JP takes P8 from the both of them. Callum drops down to 10th, and Ash Best is gonna take 11th. Buma in 12th. Lordy MK is gonna come in 13th. Then we have just Bugatti left to finish his last lap. Well, it says Praga too, but Praga hasn't been there for about 20 laps, I believe, so that's not really him. As we have Bugatti coming into the final corner, and consider he's on new fresh soft tires, so we might see him taking the fastest lap here, and he does. And with that, we have Tom AJ in the Alfa Romeo taking the win in round 2 around Bahrain, just ahead of Abutin in the end. I believe with a few more laps there we would have seen a fight between these two. In third we have Ponage Town, who looked to be in the fight for the win for a long time too, but he dropped a little off at the end, and obviously there was that incident with Callum that I'm not completely sure looked, but look at this though. Tom AJ from 10th to 1st. Then we had Abutin from 14th to 2nd. And then we have Ponage Town starting 3rd and getting 3rd. Steady, good race by Ponage. Then in 4th we have Flying Froome, the old man, from 16th. Dino in 5th. Warren Hage in 6th. Then we have Trey Bay starting 15th, going up to 7th. JP Greenwood from 19th on the grid to 8th in the end. Then Greeny in 9th, and Callum, like I said, dropping like a stone in the last few laps and down to 10th in the end. Also fighting for the win a long time. I'm gonna see if I can get these podium drivers in to do an interview then. If I can remember their gamer tags. Why do you have to have a complicated gamer tag? I'm just gonna apologize for this taking a little time, but I believe I should have invited them all then, and the right accounts, so we'll have to wait and see for a few moments then if they join or not. What a brilliant end to the race though. That fight for second and, well, possibly first for a while. As we have Tom AJ here at least, so that's 1 out of 3 so far. give the two others a bit more time before we just go away with Tom then. Well, looks like we might just have Tom here today then. So
Yay.
we'll start. Tom, first of all, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And well, I got to say, you might have been one of the drivers with the more quieter race than some of the others, but I didn't catch too much of you, unfortunately. But still a great solid race though. I believe you started 10th, if I can remember
Yeah,
correctly.
10th.
So, well, thinking a little about it, I believe you got like 4 or 5 positions in just the first 2 corners or something.
Yeah, turn 1 I went from P10 to P5, I think, or 6. So because of that I think Callum had wing damage. He must have had wing damage. Who else in front of me? I can't even remember. But yeah, I just sort of don't know. Quite rare I keep out of trouble, so yeah, quite pleased with that one.
Well, I can honestly say keeping out of trouble in turn 1 in Bahrain, not the easiest task, but you managed to though and jumped a lot of positions, obviously helping you to get that win in the end, but you still had some drivers ahead of you though, and I believe out of everyone on mediums, you were one of, I think maybe Callum was in before you, but you were in before the others, and do you think that might have been one of the things helping you to the win in the end?
Yeah, because Abby was he wasn't far behind me at all. I don't know if anything happened to him, whether he had wing damage or what, but when he came out the pits, he was, I don't know, 10 seconds behind me? Maybe not 10, I don't know, quite far, like at least 3 cars behind. He'd like sort of dropped back. The 2 cars got in the way between me and him, which was good. So, yeah, I think pitting a couple of laps early definitely made the difference.
Yeah, and you're right there, by the way. There was, I believe it was Callum and there is Ponage actually, so we're gonna get an interview from him then. But we're gonna finish with Tom first, and you had, I believe it was Ponage and Callum, or maybe not Callum, maybe it was someone else.
No, it was Callum, yeah.
It was Callum, yeah. So
yeah.
You had those two between you and Abby, and well, we got an amazing fight between the 3 of them for a long while.
I was happy to be out of that. As amazing as that fight may have been, I'm well happy to not have been part of that.
Well, to be fair, you ended up with the win, so. But Ponage got really close to you at some point, though. I believe he was like 9/10 behind you or something.
Yeah, and then I think Abby may have hit him to the back of him. I'm not sure.
Yep.
And then that basically that gave me the win, I think.
Well, it's hard to say, but I definitely think it helped you to get the win, the fighting between those 3, and. But my big question though, Abby was catching at the end there, and you only finished with 1.5 between you 2. So, like, are you confident that you had the win already then, or?
Oh no, you know, another lap he would have caught me, because and this is praise. This isn't me criticising him. He's an I think he's using ABS. I'm not sure. If he is an F1. He is an F1 tier driver. So, you know, anything else, he would have caught me because he is, you know, just that fast. You know, he is one of the rapid guys in the league. So one more lap and that would have been it.
All right, fair enough. I don't have any more questions for this race, but next week I believe it is France we're heading to. So, are you scared of getting put in that Williams then?
Oh, I mean, if I get put in it, I get put in it. I'm not Williams pace, so you know, there's no point moaning about it. But yeah, just whatever.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't look like anyone is Williams pace. You see Ash and Bugatti both struggling with that. I believe they.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, Ash was involved in. Had 2 or 3 spins in the end, I think. So it's a difficult car to actually drive, but still, though, France. Are you looking for another win or?
Nah, I hate France.
Oh well. Podium then.
No, not even that. It'll be France will be damage limitation.
Oh my god, so we're talking top 10 at best.
Yeah, like if I can get top 10 in France, then I'll be happy. I don't ever do very well in France.
Well, I mean, we can't have every track being a strong track, so I guess it happens sometimes. Nonetheless, congratulations and good luck for
Cheers,
France
man.
then.
Thanks.
And then on to you, Pornage.
Good evening. Man, just congratulations to Tom. I saw a lot of the back of him. I got within that 900th, but I don't think I was going to get him. Cracking race, Tom. Well done, man.
Oh, thank you very much. Very kind. Yeah, no, fair play to you as well. Obviously, you know, what division are you in?
F6.
Yeah, there you go. And then what were you in last season?
F7.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, fair play to yourself.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Well, some great respect between drivers there. Love to see it. But still, Pornage, great result there. Third in the end, I believe.
Third, yep.
Started third too. I actually predicted you for pole and for the race win in the end, but so I didn't get it completely right though. But you did not disappoint. You were involved in that cracking battle for second, and well, I gotta ask, how was that battle?
Oh, you know what? That's the best racing I've had ever since I've been playing this game. I really enjoyed it with Abby. I mean, he gave me a little knock coming onto the straight, but hey, these things happen, and he was nice enough to say sorry about it. But I just thought it was brilliant racing. We didn't touch apart from that at the chicane, and we were going backwards and forwards. Had some very fast bits of the track, and just nice racing from Abby, and enjoyed that race a lot. Good track.
Well, I gotta tell you, you guys. I think you guys broke my voice for probably the next 2 days. I'll be ready for F6 though, don't worry.
Good stuff. Looking forward to you there.
Well, I am too. But yeah, great battle between you guys there. Obviously, everyone didn't come out as lucky as you two. Callum was involved in that fight, and well, there was something. I didn't get the best angle of it, but he went down your inside. Next thing I saw, he was spinning around. So, like, what actually happened?
I saw him spinning in the rear view mirrors, and I don't know what happened. I think I had the corner. He came quite late, and he must have just tapped me on the back wheel. But again, good racing, Callum. He was right up there as well, giving us a run for our money. And I'm guessing he was just a little bit unlucky at the end.
Well, I mean, that's how you can say it. After that, it went all downhill for him, falling down to 10th in the end, I believe it was. So, as I said, not everyone was as lucky as you guys, but still, though, great race by you. And obviously, next track being France. What are your take on that?
I'm the opposite of Tom on that. I absolutely love the place. I'm hoping I'm in a half decent car because I do like the tracks like that, the long swooping, long straight tracks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it.
All right, you heard that, AMS. Put him in the Williams. But well, I mean, good to see some split decisions about tracks too. Nonetheless, though, congratulations on your podium today, and good luck for France.
Thank you very much, man.
You're welcome. And with that, we are getting close to the end of the stream then. Luckily, Pornage joined a little late into the interviews, but we got to sneak an interview out of him. And I got to say, it's been an amazing race to watch. It's especially with those last few laps with battling. They're absolutely amazing battling. And I've really enjoyed my evening, so with that, I'm just gonna say that I would say my driver of the day is Tom. Absolutely brilliant, obviously, getting helped by being able to avoid carnage in turn 1. That's also always a good start. I'm never that lucky, but guess that's how it is. Still, that's it, I guess, and this has been PSGL FP round 2 around Bahrain. I've been C3 aka Sondersarhaug doing comms for you guys today. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more racing action. Next race will be F6 at Thursday 8 PM UK time as usual. So with that, good night and thank you to everyone who's watched.